to the Glenville State University Athletic Department, and we are here today in the Waco Center for another edition of the Coaches Show. And our guest on this segment this afternoon is head women's golf coach Mike McGerry. Coach, thanks for stopping by here today.
Thank you for having me.
Taking a few minutes away from the golf course.
Yes.
The swing coach is out there a lot. And anyway, another big weekend. Beat several strong regional teams and almost pulled a coup.
It was close.
Almost defeated Ashland on their home course here at the Ashland Country Club. Came up just 3 shots short, but had the lead for about 90% of the tournament.
Yep.
And but anyway, just some thoughts reflecting back on the play up there this weekend up in Ohio.
It was, well, first of all, Ashland Country Club is a very, very difficult golf course. So that's why we chose it. It's to prepare the kids for the tournament Avalon. The wind was howling. The greens are small. They're running about 12 on a stimp meter, which is very fast.
Like on a parking lot. Huh?
It is. And the kids grinded. I'll be honest with you. The first 5 holes yesterday, we started on the 4 hardest holes to play, which is holes 1 through 4. And it was ugly the first 4 holes. I just kind of said, I put the scorecard away. Let me just coach and not look at the scoreboard. Next thing you know, 10, 12 holes later, I'm looking at the card. I'm like, my God, we're making a run. And all the other teams had to play the hard holes, and it kind of evened out. And we took the lead with 2 or 3 holes to play, and just had a couple hiccups on hole 17 and hole 18. Other than that, we'd be still playing today. So it was a good showing.
Had a nice had the lead coming out of day 1, and of course, Lizzie Bicker ended up, as she was in the lead, shot that 77.
Yeah.
Her 81 on day 2 in those windy conditions may have been more impressive.
Well, hold on a second. She starts out on the hole 4, which is the hardest hole in the golf course. She goes double bogey, double bogey, double bogey. If that's me, I'm jumping off a bridge. She fights back and really, really guts it out and has a great, strong performance on the back 9. Hats off to Lizzie for doing it.
Yeah, comes back and ends up with a share of the lead. The medalist in a 68-player field was very impressive, and overall was a good team competition for a couple days. And I know we had a couple holes got away from us there at the end, but with that being said, a strong regional, a strong tournament for the regional resume.
Huge. If we would have, like I said last week, if we have yet to beat Ashland, if we'd beat Ashland on their home golf course, that would have sent the message across the whole region. But we came up a couple short, but we're still learning, we're getting better, and we still have a couple things to work on prior to going to the conference championship this week at Avalon. Yeah.
Okay, so in preparation of that, I know you're out, again, you talk about been working on a short game here. You got some big hitters working on trying to refine there from 130 yards in. And you've been hammering that. Got a little tune-up with some folks this week down at Pipe Stem.
We do.
Tell me about what is some of the specifics surrounding that event.
Well, the tournament at Pipe Stem, I'm not taking the kids that played this past week because of NCAA rules with a certain number of dates of competition. Yeah. So I've got a developmental team, as we talked about earlier, and all these kids need to get down there and compete to see if there's anybody else who's standing out before the conference tournament. If someone really stands out, we're going to have to weigh out who's taking the 4th and 5th spot to conference. If things just kind of play out the way they have, I'm going to go with the 5 that we had at Ashland. I'm going to go with the 5 we had at ODU. And let's let the chips fall where they may.
Look at the body of work for sure. Yeah. And but so here we are. We're 7 days away from going up there to the Mountain East Conference Championships, and this will be your 4th time at this event. And again, 2nd year in a row where Glenville's in the conversation.
Can you believe it?
Very exciting. And last year was very exciting. And anyway, pulled up runner-up the Sioux Vale Wheeling squad. This year, it's been Charleston that you've been battling with primarily, and they beat you once. You've beaten them twice. But you got to know that Coach Johnson and that group are going to be throwing their best punch next week.
He's got something up his sleeve, and I'm fully aware. And I have speculation on what it is, so we're going to try to prepare for our weaknesses, to improve the quality of our weaknesses for this tournament coming up. And if we could address that and clean that up, let's see if they can beat us.
Yeah.
I'm all right. If they can beat us and we play our best golf, I'm fine with it. That's fine.
Absolutely. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You go out there, but it's going to be very exciting having the women. Of course, the men are in the hunt as well. On the men's side, they put up some big wins. Just the excitement around the golf programs here at the university. Again, there's a great history here. It's been a while since the programs have been in championship mode. Now we got both of them here. What's it mean to the sport here in the community?
Well, in the community, it's fantastic because we're competing with Kim Stevenson's success. I mean, that's incredible what the basketball team did. But today I understand there's a couple young ladies over at the high school who are golfers who I didn't know about. We'll be talking to them this week. The community's really embraced it. It's positive. But regionally, this is a fun comment. I'm showing up at tournaments where I've recruited kids, and the parents are going, "They're whooping us. They're whooping us." And like, what? I tried to recruit your kid. You don't want to come down here. So
yeah.
It's all good. Everything has been positive. And it's like I said last week. The quality of this team, the kids, the camaraderie, it is so special. I never envisioned this to be this good, and I'm blessed. So.
Well, we got a run of success going here now, and it's much easier to sell
Yeah.
a program than it is a vision.
A vision, yeah.
Absolutely, and to get to this point, it's very exciting. And so I tell you what, we will talk again next week.
Yeah.
Next week, probably on Thursday, but again, we'll be up at Avalon Lakes up there in Warren, Ohio for the Mountain East Conference Championships, and be bringing that a follow-up on that to you. Coach, thank you for coming today.
Boss, thank you.
And good luck next week. And thank you all for joining us out there. We'll talk to you next week.